Salutations to you out there. You're welcome to my YouTube channel at Akim Ola. We have another question to solve today, and the question is right here on the board. Let's do justice to the question right now. We are given 8 raised to power 1 plus x plus 8 raised to power 1 minus x is equal to 65, and we have to find x. That means we are going to have solution. I have a lot of indices because this question actually deals with indices. In a situation whereby we have a m plus n, I can break this down. If I should break it down, I have a m times a n. That is exactly what I am going to apply here. If I should do that, I will have 8 raised to power 1 times 8 raised to power x plus 8 raised to power 1 times 8 raised to power minus x. Everything is now equal to 65. From here, if I multiply the two of them together, I'm going to have something like this. I can still change this. Another law of indices, a raised to power minus 1 is equal to 1 all over a1. That means here I will have 8 into 8x, then plus 8. This one will give us 1 all over 8. So I'm going to have 8 raised to power x is now equal to 65. I have this here. What can I do? What will I do next? 8x is common to both sides. I can write let p is equal to 8 raised to power x. So by doing something like that, that means anywhere I see p, I will represent it with 8. Anywhere I see 8 raised to power x, I will represent it with p. That means here we have 8p plus 8 all over p. Everything is now equal to 65. Then here, I can now add the fraction. So the LCM is p. So this one will give us 8p squared plus 8 is now equal to 65. From here, I can cross multiply. If I should cross multiply here, I will have 8p squared plus 8 is now equal to 65p. Now, I am going to move the 8 inside. If I should move it inside, I will have something of this nature. I'll rearrange it. I have 8p squared minus 65p. Then I have plus 8 is now equal to 0. Then from here, I can now factorize. If I should factorize this, that means this will multiply here. I will have plus 64p squared. I will look for two numbers that multiply together to give me this plus 64p squared. And the two numbers, when they are added together, I am going to get minus 65. So the number should be 64 and 1. But I have a negative answer here. That means I have negative negative. So here now we have 8p squared minus 64p. These two will replace this. So I have minus p plus 8 is equal to 0. I can now pair them, the first two and the last two together. If I should pair them here now, I will have something of this nature. 8 is common to here, 8p is common. So I have p minus 8 minus 1. 1 is common here, I have p minus 8. Everything is equal to 0. So I can pick one of the bracket and also this and this. So here will give us 8p minus 1 into brackets 8p minus 8 is equal to 0. So I can now equate both brackets to 0. So if I equate both brackets to 0, I will have 8p minus 1 is equal to 0, or p minus 8 is equal to 0. So my p now will now be 1 all over 8, or p is equal to 8. But if you check the question from the beginning, p is not part of the question. We are the one that introduced p. So we have to look for the relationship between p and the letter that is actually used from the question. So I have to go back to where I have let p is equal to 8 raised to power x. That means I am now going to have, since p is equal to 8 raised to power x, So I'll now be taking the values of P one after the other. If I should do that, if I should do that, I will have when P is equal to 1 over 8. So I can have something like this. When P is equal to 1 all over 8, I have 1 all over 8 is equal to 8 raised to power x. I can express this in indices form. If I should express it in indices form, I will have 8 raised to power minus 1 is equal to 8 raised to power x. The base we cancel. So I have this we cancel. Our x is equal to minus 1. So I have x is equal to minus 1 here. Then I will take the other one. When P is equal to 8, and we also have 8 is equal to 8 raised to power x. 8 is equal to 8 raised to power x. This one is having a power. I need to attach a power to these two. The power that will not affect it is 1. So the base we cancel. So our x now will now be equal to 1. So we have gotten the answer here. And the answer here, the two values of x are x is equal to 1 or minus 1. You can actually confirm if the answer is right or wrong. To confirm if the answer is right or wrong, you can substitute the value of the values of x here, 1 and minus 1, into this equation. Let's try with the first one. When x is equal to 1, I have 8. 1 plus 1 plus 8. 1 minus 1. That will give us 8 raised to power 2 plus 8 raised to power 0. 8 raised to power 2 is 64. And 8 raised to power 0 is 1. So we have 64 plus 1. That will give us 65. You can actually test run this x is equal to minus 1. You will surely have the answer to be equal to 65. We are going to stop here for now and we continue from here next time. Thank you for watching. God bless you.